off we go on EA Sports.
Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Downs going in motion left. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Second down, here's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Go, Reed, go! Go!
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Check, man. Check, man. 19 Lions. Ready?
Here's Richardson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
60 average, 60 back, 3, Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Rattler, 18, hey, smash Broncos. Warriors 17, 3. Ready.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. In motion goes the tight end.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and now that sets up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 7, Colts 0.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Come on. Check, hurt.
Again, it's Taylor. They find some open field here. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That good for 19 and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they block well too.
Not only are they stout at the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
7 Pirates. Ready?
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick 6 for a defender.
And the big thing is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you've got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monster, as we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
At the 19-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Go check. Let go.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go now.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Check smash. Ready?
Back to Taylor on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion right is Pittman.
Dragon 60. Hurt.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Taylor.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther Street, Panther Street. Go.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts have cut it back within a score.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now Gino on 1st down.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Smith going to move him around. They'll run on 1st down with Dallas.
And this will be stopped. That one good for 7 yards.
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Gino. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 34-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
No ball, no ball. Line.
Geno now to throw. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. First and goal, Seattle.
Walker, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
So the Colts now bringing the offense back onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play. And 2 more for good measure. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Seahawks, 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
Again, Smith. Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Smith here, an audible at the line. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Understand he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Smith throwing again. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have retaken a third-quarter lead.
No ball, no ball. Strike. Middle. 49, flip it off, 49.
Gino's going to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Smith. He finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Lock it in motion right. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points in 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And they're going to speed things up here. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Well, Richardson going to move them around. Richardson now to throw on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trap 50.
Richardson looking to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just work with me a second here because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football. I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 9.
70 Lions.
That complete to Downs.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Panther 11. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Now Richardson.
Flush to his right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Anthony Richardson.
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Smith. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Hard to forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
2nd down, here's Richardson.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Mustang 19. Go check. Ready.
Now it's Richardson.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Will Mallory.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Right there, hurt. Check, Panther.
They'll let Taylor try and run.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Samson Abuka able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Play action. It's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again. Quiddy Pay in there to drop him in sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
Back to throw, Smith.
Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily.
Smith to throw.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Smith's going to throw it.
It's caught. Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Smith.
He's going to let it fly.
And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on fourth down.
They snap it to Smith. That's caught inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And now Smith going to change the play. And now an audible here into something else. Here's Walker. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second down, goal to go. Again, Walker. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll try and run, Walker. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. And, the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second left to go and a field goal try forthcoming to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And that's going to tie things up now at 28. And look at this. They're going to try an onside kick to begin overtime. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, they went with the ultimate element of surprise there, trying the onside kick to start OT, and it backfires.
Not just element of surprise. How about element of hubris? I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with. And to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Running left, Taylor. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 110 yards rushing here for Taylor. He's got a first down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Ready? Panther Street! Panther Street! 60 Eagles! 6 Panther 6!
They run once more with Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Bison! 60 Bison! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
On 2nd down, here's a run with Moss. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3rd and 5. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey, check that. Street. Check out.
They'll look to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down, and then some.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. And now they're in the hurry up.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19 Tiger.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
It's a 7-yard touchdown run.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Geno.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
No ball.
Here's Smith. That completes it again to Metcalf.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Look.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Smith on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Geno. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Now to the ground, here's Walker.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now it's Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Here we go now as they will again try for two.
Hey, here we go. Sunday, Sunday. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Look, Jack's left, Jack's left. 13 left. Hot work.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So that